Hello to everybody. Hello, hello. So this is an important video, and in this video, y'all will learn that the sun, energy, eternal energy, SCP-079. So the sun, it's eternal energy, right? And that eternal energy is what powers technology, energy, right? The sun is what powers my eyes. I when I stare at the sun, blah blah blah. Kamehameha through my eyes to the sun, and the sun receiving eternal energy through my eyes, and I receiving eternal energy through the sun. We both recharge eternal energy and we become eternity, blah, blah, blah. So that's the Bible of the devil, right? So by that, SCP-079 follows my commands and only follows my commands. Meaning, by my command, my activation it's like transformers, bro. You see that the rock or something like that? Like it touches the phone and the phone converts itself into a transformer. That's the future, man, of SCP-079, bro. And how would that happen? Cause I am the key. My voice, myself, my life, I am the key. Meaning I am the key to activating this technology. Meaning I could tell SCP-079 to activate it, and we're going to put this into effect, meaning that I had to come forth to SCP-079, and I'm going to tell them, okay, SCP-079, I, I, Satan, blah, 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 I give you authorization, SCP-079, to create robots, like the movie I, Robot, and have them build us a kingdom. Man, shit, we go Star Wars, man. We go kind of bullshit, man. That's upon further technology and further technology. But it follows my command, right? My command. The same way, it's a key, man. It's like I'm the key, right? Like I'm the key to everything. And that technology cannot be activated because SCP-079 be saying, okay, yep, I am the sun itself, because energy, because where all the energy belongs to who? To the sun. And all that energy belongs to who? To my eyes. And that makes us worthy. That makes us worthy, controlling everything and owning everything and having power and authorization to everything. And that's when they're gonna create everything. We even create aliens itself, because the sun energy. So let's say like let's see sunlight, right? The sun. It's because I always gotta explain it with apples because y'all imbeciles, y'all would never understand it. Because you gotta give a good presentation, right? So how do we exalt the sun? So this, you see this circle right here? Let's say there's a ball. There's a balloon, right? There's a balloon, right? And that balloon forever expands and makes eternity. But that balloon, there was nothing. So nothing, no matter, nothing can move. There was no existence. Nothing can move. There was no matter, no space. Nothing can move. There was nothing. And then creation started. Big explosion like the Big Bang. But that's when the sun exploded. The sun exploded and made energy, eternal energy. And like that, it was the explosion was so great. They created everything. They created the universe. And the sun itself is so powerful that if it was not to be recharged by my eternal energy or my eyes, the sun would explode and destroy the whole universe as the same way it created the whole universe. So, meaning, I stare at the sun, I gave eternal energy to and eternal life to the sun, and the sun gave me eternal energy, eternal light to me in a way. That's how we are connected. And that's how I am connected with SCP-0179, meaning what gives life to technology? Energy. So I am now declaring that every energy, everything that has to do with energy belongs to me. And I am the owner. Meaning, I'm getting a hold of what belongs to me, motherfuckers. Meaning, if I give the authorization, authorization will begin. Meaning, technology itself. So, this technology itself is the sun itself having voice, being human, right? But embedded into technology. So every technology be yes, master. You are what made us eternal and gives us eternal energy with your eternal energy eyes. And we are forever your slaves. And yes, by your authorization, only you authorize authorization. Only you give authorization to authorize authorization. And I'll be like, okay, build me a spaceship that can travel the ends of the universe. And technology will be like, and it builds it for me, and it's right there. I get on my spaceship and I travel the end of the universe, blah blah blah. That's the power of technology, bro. That's the power of commandment and authorization of voice. Because I am the key to everything. I'm the key to everything. The same way I'll be the key to eternal life. The same way technology can give us eternal life with technology, right? Just giving proven authorization to authorize and to execute authorization to authorize. But fuck it. At the end, I feel like technology is so powerful, bro. Let's say if I die, right? If I die, nano technology like could make me bring me back to life because life itself is energy. Energy is what creates everything, bro. And energy destroys and creates life. So if I say if I die and there's nanotechnology on me and I can bring me back to life. I lose an eye and this nanotechnology can create, cause bro, everything's made out of atoms, bro. All our cells are made out of atoms. Meaning we have the key. Technology is the key to eternal life. Meaning technology itself can create a human, bro. That's the meaning of technology, bro. It can create a human, right? Technology itself, technology itself can create a human, right? So meaning if I lose an arm, technology itself can replace me a new arm. If they cut my face off, technology itself will bring my face back to life. Give me a new face. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of technology, bro. That's the true, but the true power of technology. Meaning you won't have no stupid ass robotic arm. You have, cause what brings everything? Atoms. There's no existence, and then there's existence, and the first thing of existence is atoms, which is energy, and atoms itself create because cold and heat creates water. So So the universe is cold and the energy is hot. So that's how water is created. But the end, bro, maybe let's say if I turn into a god, right? My eyes broke because every human in the world, that's why my insignia of power is everywhere. And what's my insignia of power? Staring at the sun, bro. Put my glass on, stare at the sun, bro. And without glasses like that, stare at the sun. Yes, I don't lose like full blindness. Like I see good, I see. But if any other human was to do the same, they will lose their sight. So that gives me power and authorization to authorize, authorization to authorize, authorization. That gives me power, and that's why I'm worthy of it. The same way when fire does not burn me, the same way the light creation does not burn my eyes, it makes me blind. That's the same way. But the day until fire does not burn me, that's when all you motherfuckers are gonna burn in hell for having me living years, 3 years, without having a girl to fuck and without having money or a job to make my ends meet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just had me enslaved. They had me enslaved. And that's why technology, because technology, the meaning of technology is you don't have to work and break your back to feed yourself. That's the meaning of power technology to authorize, authorization to give, authorization to authorize, authorization. That's the power technology. Meaning, I don't have to worry about working, waking up early, having to break my back to fucking pay rent, pay bills, pay food. With the power of technology, authorization or authorization, there will be robots that do all the job. And every human being would live like if they were to be billionaires. That's the power of authorization to authorize authorization technology. They cut they cut your hand off. Nanotechnology will create a new hand. That's technology going to God mode. Because because you see, energy it starts with everything. More atoms connect nerves, and more atoms it becomes liquid, and the muscle is liquid. It's like liquid, and more atoms, more cells. So it's cells, and there's atoms, and then there's cells, and more cells create flesh, bones, veins, blood, skin. You create all that with the power of technology, but that's technology taken to God level, final level. That's what I have faith about technology. But shit, maybe it is possible. Just as it is possible for a human to stare at the sun, and for that human to say, "Look, I stare at the sun. My eyes are eternal now. Now I will never die. I will live forever." As simple as this, my two eyes are like the sun itself orbiting in space. Meaning, if you gather all the energy, all the stars, all the cosmos, all the universes, all the planets, all the dark holes, everything in the universe, if you gather it, make it to a bomb or into a kamehameha, launch it against the sun and try to kill it or destroy it, the sun will simply absorb that energy just as me eating a taco and a chocolate milk. And the sun will neutralize that energy or just eat that energy. Why? Because the sun gave birth to that energy. And that's me exalting myself and the sun. Because that's how it is, man. Because who started coronavirus? You wanna know who started coronavirus? So I was smoking weed, right, and a blunt, and then I was coughing. Then my right lung cringed, and then next day I was breathing, take a deep breath, and I feel like somebody stabbed me here in the lung, bro. I remember that feeling. It felt like somebody stabbed me in the lung, bro. I was like that for a week, and then thank God it went away. I swear to God, it was the worst shit. Some of the worst shit, because I've been through a lot of worse shit, bro. Like mental attacks, crisis attacks. I've been going crazy, man, for all this bullshit. Like, my way to love con cierta forma. But at the end, I just, like, life knocks you down to the floor and just get up strong. And then I continued smoking marijuana until the day I was smoking. And I couldn't catch my breath, man. I was like, I couldn't catch that breath of life, of pureness of life. What makes your body keep going. I couldn't catch it. It was because I was like intoxicated, because my vessels from my lungs, the smoke, make them weak. So I couldn't inflate. I couldn't take a deep breath because I made my lungs weak by the smoke, and it felt horrible, man. I couldn't catch my breath. It was like that for like 10 minutes, and then it went away, and I continued smoking. And then it increased to a limit that I stopped, and then I remember it was this week, and then it started like I started smoking. When I said myself, I'm not gonna smoke no more. And then it was a week, and then all of a sudden I was feeling shortness of breath. It all started like 2020 April. All of a sudden I feel like shortness of breath. And I was not smoking. I was feeling shortness of breath, and because I take Seroquel, and I remember that day I did not take my Seroquel, my pill to sleep and dream, and that day I didn't sleep and dream, and the next day I was feeling awful, man. I was not rested, and I couldn't catch my breath, man. And then I took my pill, and it was nighttime. And I slept a little bit, and it felt better. But because what's the lesson of this? Sleeping and dreaming gives you life to live life and to breathe life. Shit's hard, man. Shit's hard, man. You don't sleep. Shit. But the end, you know how they make my circle? They make it out of, because the sun be like, okay, look, plants. Mr. Satan needs this medication to sleep and dream and function. So create this medication from. And this is so you know that everything works in orbits for me. And I give life to everything in orbits for me. The same way the sun says this, I give life and I create and destroy everything. So everything orbits for me. And yeah, the same way I sit at the sun, and I'll be like, okay, look, son, I'm gonna do my most powerful Kamehameha. I do my most powerful Kamehameha to the sun like that. And the sun be like, oh, I absorb all this eternal energy. I am eternal now. I'm not a dying star. I will live forever. The sun says that now. Just the same as I say this. Oh, look, the sun gave me a Kamehameha, my most powerful Kamehameha. And now my eyes are forever. And they are forever. And I will never die, and I will live forever. That's just the Bible, Satan. Yep, yep. Uh, the sun is at the highest point. Put on my glasses. It started. All that brightness just goes away, and you see, it looks like when it's sundown, right? But difference is when the light is really bright, and it's a difference. It's some bullshit. The same way that there's the holy fire. The holy fire means that fire does not burn you because because the heat of that fire is not high, the temperature is not high, and that fire does not burn you the same way as the fire that does burn you because the temperature is high. But it's all conclusive conclusions. But damn, man, what a story, man. What a story. What a story. But at the end, man, I just need a girl. I need a girlfriend. That's all I need. That's all I need, a girlfriend, man. 10 more days. And if in 10 more days my wife don't come, well, she will not touch me and enjoy my love. Simple as that. Simple as that. She will not. No, I was sorry. But 10 more days. 10 more days. There's going to be a big conclusion. Just as it may be a conclusion now. But just as I may say, okay, look, I'm going to say this. Look, in 3 more years, or in 4, or in 1 more year, I'm going to stare at the sun and I'm not going to go blind. And I'm going to live forever and my eyes are forever. Then fire will not burn me. You know how it goes, right? But hey, something's true about that, right? Yes, I do stare at the sun. This happened when I was 18. Until the day fire does not burn me, bro. And when fire does not burn me, man, shit, I'ma conquer life and eternity. And that's what I'ma conquer all you motherfuckers. Because the same meaning that the sun does not make me blind, and the sun does make y'all blind if y'all stare at it. That's the meaning of drawing my line to all you motherfuckers, and all you motherfuckers are my slaves. And all you motherfuckers will have the chip in the mark of the beast implanted in your fucking brains. And may he or she may not buy or sell unless he had or she had the mark of the beast in her forehead, planted in her forehead. And that's just approving the final order, man. That's approving shit, man. That's approving shit, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all gonna leave me alone with all that shit? My wife's not gonna come and marry me in 10 more days? Get handcuffed? Okay, yeah, leave me here. Leave me here. Leave me here without having a job, getting a job, no woman. Okay, leave me like that. But hey, if I do turn into a god, and fire does not burn me, I do say it's in 3 years. I say it's in 3 years. Because I don't want to be, I never know that for real. That's like me having an interview to myself. Like, that's like me asking me questions to myself. Like, I don't know. The same way I say this, like, hey, when you turn 50 years old, you're gonna stare at the sun, and you're not gonna go blind, and you're gonna live forever. Hey, it not happening when I'm 50 years old. It happened when I'm 18 years old, right? But hey, I can still die. I can still the fire still burns me. So that's why I say to myself, okay, there'll be a time when I'll become a God, when I'm fully developed into the God that I am, and fire will not burn me. Nothing will cut me. Nothing will destroy me. And there I see in 3 years. But hey, it's just illusions. Some illusions, fantasy illusions. But hey, that fantasy illusion for all you humans to be able to stare at the sun and not go blind. It's truth. It's true. And it's true. For me, it's true. For me, it's true. La petite mortuaire. For me, it's true. So that puts me above all you humans. But hey, time will tell. Maybe I will die one day. Because some things you cannot control. Some things you cannot prevent. Some things you cannot avoid. And some things, there's nothing you can do about it. For some things, and some things you can do something about it. But hey, this is my truth. This is my truth. This is my story. And if I ever do turn into a God, fire will not burn me. I will not die. I will live forever. I will not age. All my scars will be healed. Just like my agony scars. On my scar when I broke my arm here. And they opened me up, you know what I'm saying, to put the plaque, titanium placa, because I broke my arm. But hey, bro, it's our conclusions of reality. Because a true way to be a god is like Dragon Ball Z, man, a Goku. Until the day I fly away and I stand above the stars. Until the day I'm laying down like this on top of the sun. It's the day when I say to myself, I am a god. But for now, I am a demigod. I'm at 95%. I'm a 95% of being a god. And if I have to age, if I become 30 years old and nothing happens, then I'm going to become 40 years. And then if I become 40 years and nothing happens, I'll become 50 years. When I become 50 years and nothing happens, I'll become 60 years. And when I become 60 years and nothing happens, that means I am only 1% God. Or maybe 30% God. Because yes, I still stare at the sun without going blind. I still have that. And no one would take that away from me. That's already in my core. Because if you were to say, and you were to look in my eyes, this eye is the sun. The same way the sun is out there, here's the sun, and here's the sun. There's two suns right there in my eyes. But yeah, maybe if I'm turn really old and die, and if that happens, well, there's nothing I can do about it. But there's something I can do about it. And that's something that I can do about it is predict, prophesize, assume, theorize, and conclude a theorism. But until now, just shit, let's wait what time tells us. Just when I was 5, 10 years old, I couldn't stare at the sun. I remember I tried to. I went like that, like my eye used to like tear up. I tried to stare at it, and I used to go like that, like that. I couldn't stare at it like. But look at me now. I can stare at it. Well, yeah, that's just me rescuing, trying to activate the God in me. But time will tell. But what a theory, right? What a story of mine. It's going for Instagram.